All right, so this problem here is very similar to the problem that you just did. I changed the figure slightly and it's not drawn to scale. What I'd like to do before starting to solve for all the missing angles and arcs is I'd just like to highlight and make this bigger. This angle is 130 and this angle is 75. It's a little hard to see on the video. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is look to find all missing angles and arcs before I even attempt to fill in the indicated missing angles and arcs. So it's important that when we have a figure like this, a circle with center P, and I have a bunch of radii drawn, to identify a diameter. All right, so I have a diameter coming across here, and I have another diameter coming across here. The reason that's helpful is that by highlighting this diameter EB, that creates a semicircle here. All right, we know that a semicircle adds up to 180 degrees. So if this is 180 and this is 130, I can do 180 minus 130 to give me 50 degrees right here. All right, I'm going to use that same idea to find this missing angle, angle EPD. I have a diameter AD coming across, creating a semicircle right here, AED, and I can do 180 minus 130 to give me 50 degrees here. All right, the last angle I'm going to look to find is angle CPB. I'm going to do that by looking at this semicircle again. All right, that's 180, this is 50, and this is 75. If I add 50 and 75, that gives me 125. So if I take 180 degrees and I subtract out that 125, that leaves me with 55 degrees. Okay, so now I have all the angle measurements. We talked about finding an arc measure. To find an arc measure, that actually equals the central angle. So if this central angle is 50, arc ED will be 50. If this central angle is 130, this will be 130, and I can work my way around and fill in all of my arcs measurements. Now that I have all this information, I can go try to fill in all the indicated angles and missing arcs. The first one they ask is APE. I believe APE was given to me, 130 degrees. EPD, so I'm looking for angle EPD, all right, 50 degrees, I have that labeled there. BPC, so I have BPC, I have that labeled there as 55 degrees. All right, so now we're switching over to finding arc measures. We notice the notation change there from angle to arc. So I want arc AB, I have labeled as 50. Arc ED, ED I have labeled as 50. All right, number 6, I have arc, finding the measurement of arc AE. So AE we have as 130. All right, arc EC. Now EC is a little different. All right, it's not labeled there for me. They want this whole minor arc, E through D to C. So we're going to have to use the arc addition postulate there. I'm going to have to add 50 plus 75 to get that 125. All right, so arc EC is 50 plus 75 to get the 125. All right, next we're looking for ACD. So arc ACD, let's switch colors here so I can highlight A in the direction of C, up and stopping at D. Okay, so we can see that's a semicircle there. And we talked semicircles add up to 180. All right, number 9, we're looking for EBA. So we want a different color here. We'll go green. EBA. So we're starting at E, going in the direction of B, and stopping at A. So I want this big major arc here. Right, so to find that major arc, I could do the arc addition postulate, which I'm going to have to do. 50 plus 55 plus 75 plus 50. Okay, I can use the semicircle to help me out a little bit. I know this semicircle is 180 plus 50 leaves me with 230. Once again, 180, that's a semicircle, plus 50 gives me that 230. And lastly, I'm looking for arc EDB. So EDB is another semicircle there. Highlight that in black. Okay, it's very helpful to highlight while you're working through these so you can really focus in on the arc that you're looking for. EDB is 180.